been dating this girl for about 2 years, and I don't even know, man. She's a bit childish. Getting upset about social media, ass cheeks on my feed. Some insecurities there, and it's been an ongoing issue, and I'm not sure if I'm just desensitized to all of the social media stuff, or if this is truly going a bit too far, and I need to seek greener pastures.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, I know you might think that the casual ass cheek or two or side titty is just the norm, but it's going as deep as, cartoon characters popping up on my feed. I can't make the algorithm, man. So
I can't make.
What do you mean you do, though? You absolutely do make your algorithm. You are doing that. It reacts to what you spend the most time on.
He said cartoons. I'm not even
cartoons.
into this.
So it's like horny cartoons. Let's keep going, I guess.
Kind of a lame one, but a quick one. Where do you stand on lust and social media?
Lust. Ugh.
Not really pursuing that kind of thing, but if
He's
even
not
the smallest
pursuing lust on social media
bit of obscenity on my feed pops up, then all hell breaks loose. So should I seek greener pastures? Is this really this big of an issue? Am I just desensitized to it? You tell me.
It's awesome that he's in greener pastures, and what greener pastures are to him is that, should I find a girlfriend that doesn't think it's weird that I'm looking at a reel with Sandy from SpongeBob with huge tits drawn on her? It's like, dude, it sounds like you might be getting a little over. And by the way, of course, do I want a woman I'm dating to see my feed? No. I mean, and maybe if I was dating someone, I would be less, but like, dude, my feed is like, you bring up, you know what'll happen to me constantly? I'll be like, oh, let me hit up especially now that we're like booking the podcast, I'll be like, I'll remember someone and I'll be like, oh, let me hit them up. And I'll go to Instagram and I'll go to to search the name, but the search thing is the For You page, and I will instantly just see tits. And I will forget, and I will just look at tits until I forget who I was gonna search, and then I'll close it, and then 20 minutes later, I'll be like, oh fuck, I didn't message Giulio. I'll bring it up again, and literally, I'm not kidding. This happens to me 5 times a day, and I'm fully aware of it, and I'm like, oh, this time will be different. But I just look at the tits every time.
Shout out Zuckerberg, man. That's what he's been trying to do. And
tits are on every, I don't go looking for them either on Instagram, and they're just there.
Yours tits or ass? Mine's ass, and I think it's okay to have
very tits heavy.
A certain amount. But when you're going too much.
I'm doing it right now.
Dude, yeah, it's
but also
without
if my
a doubt.
wife started complaining, I would just turn it into dudes to see what her reaction to that would be. Like, oh, look at all these cocks.
But let's also think about
better?
this.
You wanted this?
Yeah.
I love these now.
It's nothing but the Bad Bunny dick print photo.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. How much do you have to be constantly looking at this for a significant other to catch on? Because, she's not over your shoulder looking at your algorithm.
She might be.
She might. She sounds
You're
right.
Okay.
But at the same time, you can also reset it.
Dude, I don't know if you can get rid of the tits.
No, you can
no
reset
matter
your
what,
algorithm.
dude. You're gonna get someone doing something as they bounce.
Yeah.
And that's the one, and it's now it's a little different if it's a hot animated chick with a tail and fat tits.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can get rid of the tits.
I mean, I think here I have gotten rid of them, but it's taken effort. I have to very specifically, and usually when I get rid of them, it's just I happen to be watching a lot of highlights of basketball, soccer, and football. That's the only 2 speeds my For You page has. It's either tits or it's awesome goals. Right. You know what I mean?
7 foot 13-year-olds dunking.
Yeah. And then obviously steaks for a while. I'm really big on steaks. Nice. So it'll be I'll have butchers in my feed. I'll have ribeyes getting cooked. You know, that kind of stuff.
That's solid.
That's the 3 speeds that I have. Now,
and then they'll throw some titties in there to
get you back.
Now you're.
And if you don't immediately swipe up from the titties,
you're in it.
You're in there for good.
It's bring me back to Ja Morant dunking.
Yeah. Now,
this is tough though. If she doesn't get that.
Well, I guess I think this is a meet in the mid. This seems like a textbook meet in the middle situation here. If you are so addicted to not even porn, but just looking at tits on Instagram, that you can't dial it back a little bit to the point that it makes your girlfriend comfortable. Like, is she saying like you shouldn't be looking this at all, or is she saying like, hey, what the fuck? Every time I look at your phone, you're looking at something weird and sexual. That makes me uncomfortable, because you might have porn brain too much, and that is a real thing. Like, you might A, be on your phone too much, and B, be looking at too much. Like, I definitely feel that where, like, when I'm on my phone a ton, when I'm not like this week we've been like podcasting a lot. I've been in the house. Like, I'll just look at my phone I'll have like 20 minutes. I won't do anything good with it. I'll look at my phone. I'll be like, I need to do this. Like, I feel like I need to do this less. Does he not think that at all? Does he think I need to keep looking at more tits on the internet? Because like,
unclear.
21st century.
I think like just from how he's talking about it, I feel like she is coming with some very aggressive, like, like looking at his shit. What are you looking at? Energy.
That's
really
weird.
Got eyeballs on him.
Maybe she's making moral judgments about his character, because he's saying the words lust and obscenity.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of shit an annoying bitch says. Like somebody who's like religious, like an annoying, uptight religious girlfriend would say lust. And obscenity, like as he said it.
Yeah, don't let her set those parameters. Don't
Stand
admit
on
to
lust.
lusting on your social media feed.
Yeah, being accused of lusting that's some old school like fucking Scarlet Letter type shit.
Lust.
So look, if
what's
she,
weird is he's drawing the pictures.
Yeah. It's videos of him dressed like that. Yeah, I mean, look, dude. This kind of thing is like, you actually know the answer.
The answer is
are
what we
you
all should
looking
take.
too much?
Put down the phone for a little bit. See if that fixes your
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah. That's
a
true.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Put down the phone. Go outside. Take a walk.
I agree. I'm trying to figure out ways to fucking, get. I will make that. That's a goal of my summer. Like, my big summer project is be on my phone way less. And I know that sounds stupid, but like, that's gonna take me a month to even just wrap my head around.
If you succeed,
if I
which you may not
succeed. So be realistic with yourself, man. Are you in the goon zone too heavy? If you are, then she has a point. If you're not and she's uptight, then yes, maybe you can seek greener pastures. But your goal shouldn't be to find the other thing is, part of a relationship is like, you do want someone who holds you to a little bit of a higher standard. You don't want to devolve into who you would be without positive, you know what I mean? Like, the animals all of you would be without I remember what a piece of shit you were without your wife, how much she civilized you.
I was a great guy. I'm still a great guy.
Yeah, you were a fucking feral piece of shit. You definitely look way more presentable. You're not trying to squeeze into one size too small express clothing anymore. Eldest thinks he's like a European. He thinks he's like built like a Euro model. It's awesome. His wife,
I'll height, baby.
Yeah. Eldest thinks he's built like Slender Man. He thinks he's just like, he thinks he's Victor Wembanyama. He doesn't realize he's 6'5", but also fat.
Thin t-shirt daddy.
Yeah. We've said it before, but our friend was dating someone who's like literally he played college football. He was this college quarterback. He was like he was like All-American in baseball and football in high school, stayed kind of jacked. He was getting rid of some shirts, and Eldest, who at the time was even fatter than he is now, was like, picked the shirt up and like held it to himself and like was about to even try it on. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? This guy is like, her boyfriend was jacked and he was like in great shape, and Eldest in his head was like, it's going to be a little tight, but I think I can get into
We're
that.
both XLs, more or less.
Yeah. That was his line. We're both XLs. What? It's an XL. Just thinking. Anyway,
I wonder if this guy's girlfriend is a dumb bitch. Like, does she get jealous?
It's possible. It's very possible.
Does she get like very jealous in other ways?
But he's also he sounds to me like this might just be dumb bitch versus dumb bitch here, because a guy who's like looking at like if cartoon characters are starting to pop up on your fucking shit, like horny cartoon characters, not in a joking manner, right? Like I know you're big on Peter Griffin Explains Islam, Eldis. Eldis loves AI Peter Griffin explaining him stuff. Yeah. But if you're coming up with cartoons in a horny way, and like they might just be it's the immovable force versus the, you know, unstoppable object or whatever. And like they might both just be fucking idiots. She might be too uptight and he might be way too much of a fucking, you know, gooner.
I don't know.
That's my read on the situation. If we're wrong, look, maybe a little compromise. You know, put the phone down a little bit, you know, find other shit that you like. If you're into cartoon, if you're getting turned on by cartoons, I assume like maybe there's train accounts or elevator accounts that you'd also like. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So just find it middle grounded. But, you know, if she's being like puritanical about like, because that's also weird. Like sometimes like people have called in and been like, a woman has called in and be like, I consider porn cheating. That's insane. You know what I mean? Like looking at tits a little bit, especially when you're in a super long-term relationship and it's like, oh, I'm looking at fucking Sydney Sweeney's a reel of Sydney Sweeney's tits in a big, like that's not cheating, lady. Let's not get crazy. You know what I mean? Like, but you're gonna have to figure that out, bud.
And he's putting a lot of blame on not himself.
Totally. He's a beautiful angel in this scenario. Not only it's his girlfriend, it's the algorithm that's forcing him to look at Mrs. Incredible softcore porn.